Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a new tag that's going around. It's really starting off. It's from a blog. I will try and link it down below. I know I always say I'll link something down below, but I never do because I either always forget, or I can't bother looking for the link, or I'm using if I'm recording from my Samsung tablet, then I can't link anything down below because it won't let me do it. So I have to be using the computer to do it, which means I've got to log on. Yeah, it's just harder work. But I will try and link the blog that it came from down below, so you can check that out if you want. I will. There's not exactly questions; it's just something you've got to do. And also, I won't be uploading tomorrow, which is Wednesday, which is supposed to be my normal upload date, just because my mate's coming on. I've got school, and she's coming straight to school. Then we'll be just doing whatever. Then we'll be getting ready for a school trip because we're going to I think I've said it before, but a city not kind of close to my city. I'm watching a play, and then coming back to the morning, and then whatever at night, like 11 o'clock, and then go to sleep whenever we can, be bothered, and then get up for school in the morning. So I won't be uploading tomorrow because I don't think she'll want to upload. I swear I've said this before. It's like deja vu. So I probably won't upload tomorrow, but yeah. Okay, so what you basically got to do in this tag is pick any makeup website that is available in your country. It's kind of a UK tag, so but you can change it to American or European or whatever country you're in, and you've got to go on a makeup website. So one specific makeup brand website, and make an entire look under £20 for a night out. So a makeup look you would wear for a night out, and then you've got to do a clothing one as well. So get the clothing, and you've got £50 for that. So your outfit, your shoes, and your handbag, stuff like that, within £50. And then so for the makeup one, I'll do the clothing one in another episode. And sorry if my voice sounds weird, but I've been ill, so I've got a sore throat and my cold is coming on. So yeah, so you can choose any makeup website. So it can't be like Boots or Superdrug, because that's obviously you can get different brands on that. It's got to be a one branded website. So MUA, Miss Sporty, Revlon, Rimmel, Collection, Bourjois, Maybelline, L'Oreal, that kind of thing. So it doesn't have to be drugstore. It can be like high end, like MAC. But with £20, you can't really you can get like a MAC lipstick, and that's it. Like you can't get a full look from MAC, so it's probably drugstore with £20. So I've chosen to do MUA because it's quite cheap brand, and you've actually got to put things that you actually would wear, and you put them into your little cart, and then you read them all out and do a clothing one. My voice is really annoying me. So yeah, I chose MUA because it's quite cheap, and I'll be able to get quite a lot for £20. So yeah, I'm just going to get started. I'm going to tell you every single product. I'll link the website down below so you can have a look. So yeah, so I've chosen MUA. I've got £20, like fake £20. I've got to put it in my cart and a full look for a night out. So I'm going to start with face things. So foundation. It's got to be things that you'd actually buy, but I wouldn't get a foundation from MUA just because I'm not sure. I'm gonna choose the Matte Perfect. Oh, actually, I don't even know if they'll have it in my colour. I'm gonna get it in Fair, which is the lightest one. I'm not sure. I think it might be too dark, but I'm gonna get it in Fair. So that's £2 gone. So I've got £18. Next is a concealer. A lot of things are always out of stock on MUA because loads of people go for them. So I've got to be really careful what I buy. I'm going to choose the Pro Base Prime and Conceal. So it's kind of like a pot concealer, and it's a yellow toned, so that it gets rid of like the redness under your eyes and the blemishes. That's £1.50. I've got £16.50 left, which I haven't. No, I haven't. Yeah, I have £16.50. Also for face, I'm going to need a blush and a bronzer. So I'm going to start, now I've done the main face products, I'm going to start thinking about what I would actually have for a night out. So I'd go for quite a strong contour or strong blush. So I'm going to get the MUA Mosaic, actually no, that one's £2.50 or whatever nuts. MUA bronzer in shade 3, which is a matte bronzer. No, I don't actually think it's matte, but yeah, I'm going to get that, and that's only £1. I can use that for either contour or for bronzing. For blush, I'm going to go quite, not dark, but not light, so medium, and I'm going to get one of their old shade blushes, because the new ones, there's not many anymore. Actually, there's not very good colours on that one actually either. Oh, they don't really have many in stock. I'm going to get the old blusher range and just choose a pink. This is in blusher shade 1, that's £1. I'm going to add that to the cart. So I've ordered 4 things at £5.50, so I've got £14.50 left. Next, on face, I want to try and get a highlighter, but they only have one. Oh, powder, I almost forgot that. Oh, powder. You don't have to purchase makeup brushes, by the way, so yeah. Powder, I'm just going to go for their pressed powder, which is £1. Why does shade 1 look darker than shade 2? I'm going to get that in shade 1. Add to cart. I actually have this powder, but mine's in shade 2, which is too dark for me, and I don't even like it anyway. But, well, I do like it, but I just think it's thingy. But that's like the only pressed powder that I have on their website, so yeah. So next I'm going to go for eyes. So eyeshadow, I'm going to look at their palettes, and I know I'm going to go for quite a strong smoky eye. So, a lot of these, I'm going to go for the Heaven and Earth palette. I actually have this palette, so I know that it's really good and I really like it. That's £4 and it's like quite glittery, but there's a few matte shades and it will be great for like kind of big smoky eyes. So I've spent £10.50, so I've got £9.50 left to get an entire look. I'm not even sure if it's recording. Yes, it is. Good. So that's that. For eyes, I'm gonna need an eye primer. Let's see if they have any in stock. Nope, they don't. They don't have any in stock, so I go for that. I'm mascara. I want to get fake eyelashes, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough money, so I'm gonna leave that to the end, and if I have, I'll get some. So for mascara, I want to go quite bold. So I'm going to go for the MUA Mega Volume, which I know is actually quite good. I'm going to get that in black, because they don't do a waterproof. A waterproof would have been better, but they don't do it. I spent £13.50. I now have £6.50 left. So, also for eyes, I'm going to need an eyeliner. I'm going to go for just a pencil liner, and I'm going to get one in black to go with my smoky eye. That's in jet black and that's £1. Now I need eyebrows, so eyebrow pencil and kit. They've got eyebrow pencil in blonde, or for £1, or an eyebrow kit, which is £3.50. I've got £5.50 left. I'm just going to go for that eyebrow pencil in blonde, because I've got blonde hair. That's £1, add to cart, and that looks like it would be a good colour. Next, I'm going to go for lips. So I'm going to go for a lipstick. With a smoky eye, I want to go kind of dark, but kind of light. I'm going to go for shade 7, which is kind of a pink glitter colour. And then I'm going to go for a lip. Actually, should I go for a lipstick? No. I'm just going to go for that lipstick. I have some money left. I've got £3.50 left. So I'm going to go for nails. £1 nail polish range. So I want a colour that will suit the smoky eye and stuff. So I'm going to go for nail polish in Strawberry Crush. So I've now got £2.50 left, and I'm going to get eyelashes, depending on how expensive they are. Okay, so they seem to be £1. So I'm going to get the false eyelashes in Sassy, which are thin and long and very out there. They're £1. So I've got £1.50. £1.50. Not sure what I need now. I'm going to go through my cart and see what else I could probably change to make it just a bit better. Wow. I've got I think that's a good cart or basket or whatever you want to call it. So I'll read through the products and then I will finish this episode, and hopefully you will listen to my next one, which will be the clothing tag. I'm not just sure what the real name is for these tags. I've just called it makeup tag and clothing tag. So the products I have is a Matte Perfect Shine Control Foundation in the shade Fair, which is £2. Prime and Conceal they only come in one colour, which is £1.50. Pressed Powder in shade 1, £1. Bronzer in shade 3, £1. Blusher in shade 1, which is just their old blusher range, £1. 12 shade palette Heaven and Earth, £4. Mega Volume Mascara, £3. Intense Colour Eyeliner Pencil in Jet Black, £1. Eyebrow Pencil in Blonde, £1. Lipstick shade 7, £1. Nail Polish in Strawberry Crush, £1. False Eyelashes which is the Sassy range, £1. So yeah, it looks like my makeup cart for this tag is finished. So I made a smoky eyed look with £20 and still have £1.50 left, which could go towards my clothes, but we're not allowed to do that in the tag. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this. I will link stuff down below. What I'll do, if you're listening to this live or you're listening to this a bit later on after I've uploaded, what I'll do is, if you're listening to live, this will concern you. If you're not, then this won't bother you. I will upload the clothing one and then do all the links down below, because I want to get the clothing one up so that I can go do what I want to do. So thanks for listening. Bye. Please listen to my clothing tag. I'm not sure if it will be longer. It probably will, because it's a bit harder. But yeah, hope you enjoy.